Hi, one of the common challenge we have is in terms of entry confirmation. In this video, I'll be teaching you the simplest 1 hour entry confirmation strategy that you need as far as trading is concerned. This is my chart. This simple 1 hour trading strategy confirmation is based on a single candlestick pattern, and the candlestick pattern is our pin bar candle formation. You can call it a pin bar or a hammer candlestick formation, and I believe that before now you know what a hammer is and what a pin bar is all about. You won't be trading this pin bar in isolation. What that means is that you won't just find a pin bar and trade it. All the pin bar you will be trading are going to be pin bar that are in line with the direction of the trend. So these are the only pin bar you'll be focusing on, and you will be trading them. So quickly, I will run you through the indicator setting. This is a Bollinger Band. The period is 130, deviation is 2.0. Relative Strength Index, Commodity Channel Index. Now, we are going to add two more indicators, which is our moving average. So first we are going to add moving average. The period is 25, and the other moving average, the period is 10. Both moving average are exponential. So I'm changing the color. Now these are my moving average. So we'll be using this moving average as an additional tool to validate each of these movements. We'll be using the middle Bollinger Band. The middle Bollinger Band, which is this, to determine our trend. The essence of using this middle Bollinger Band is not for any other reason. For trend determination, in case you are having challenge with determining the normal structural point using just your chart, this middle Bollinger Band becomes your advantage in determining the direction of the market. So let's look at this. Now, if we are to use the middle Bollinger Band to determine our trend, you need to wait for price to come below the middle Bollinger Band. So once price is below the middle Bollinger Band, you are in a downtrend. So what you want to see next is to see price pull back. So as you can see now, price pull back. Remember, it is our 1 hour entry confirmation strategy strictly for pin bar candlestick formation. And here is exactly what we are looking for. You can see here we have a typical pin bar. So what happened? Price came here and price pulled back. When it comes to our moving average, it got rejected and gave us this beautiful pin bar or a hammer candlestick formation. So here is our entry. That is the candle we are talking about, that hammer. So immediately this hammer closed, you sell, your stop loss is here, and you can see how that plays out. You are not struggling with it, it is in direction with the trend, and there is a divergence in that zone. As you can see, there is a divergence here. So let's proceed. If you had that entry, you are good advantage here. Here again we have another one. This is another one. Now it is not about the color of the candle. I want to make this valid is that the wick should be 2 times the body of the candle. So you see this bullish, though it was bullish, but it shows the strength of the sellers. So this, you can see how price turned and sold. So you would have sold for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before exiting this trade. So it is a perfect way to scalp and a perfect way to earn you profits. Here again, we have this one too. So you can see how that plays out beautifully well. So that is how you will be identifying each of these in finding your trade entry. And then here, price move all the way to this upside. So now we are here, price have crossed the middle Bollinger Band, and here is our new entries. This is one of it. So you could have bought here. Here again is another one. So this is workable. This is very much effective as far as trading is concerned. You can see how this works. Always in the direction of the trend. It has to be in the direction of the trend. And the only challenge is when this is ranging, you need to avoid forcing entry. What do I mean by when it is ranging? All the place we had entry, you can see how we are having a smooth movement. Price will come down smoothly, go back to retest it. But look at this scenario, you can see how price is behaving here. So please always avoid this. So let me show you more example and exactly how this works perfectly well in a trending market scenario. Okay, here we have this. So you can always take advantage of this. Only few, you can see that 80% of it plays out. 80% of this will always play out in your favor, provided it is in the direction of the trend. Only few will go against you, and that is enough to make you profitable just by sticking to this single candle formation. So let's check indices. This is step index. Look at this. So we have this. You can see how beautiful that plays out. Okay, now if you had taken this would have been a loss. You would have taken this, if you took this, your stop loss would have been somewhere here. So remember, it doesn't work all the time, but it works. Alright, so here we'll have another one. This is for this. Now by trading this, it makes your entry precise and your entry is very much selective. So you can see this. So you can now be using your trend line too as a double advantage, that when price begins to pull back to your moving average, you pick up your trend line and you cross it like this. So you can see that rejection, break through it, and then you make your entry. This is another way for you to do this. So this is simple, and this is a straightforward pattern that you can take advantage of anytime, any day, and this will put you in a good profit. Now the second way I want to show you this is by using your trend line, and in this scenario you will focus on price coming from the upper Bollinger Band. That means you are going to trade for a reversal. Personally, I encourage people to trade continuations to avoid market manipulation. But if you are smart enough and you understand how price move at times, you can easily take advantage of this. You will notice that price got rejected from outside the upper Bollinger Band. It will come inside, you place your trend line, and then it will go to retest it, and you can see this. So you will look for a pin bar. After price return inside, it went right, then come down again. Price came, went up, so you can see that pin bar. So that is exactly what I want to explain. So you can take advantage of this. Thank you for watching, and backtest it on your demo account. You need to be patient to wait for these candles to come up, and you will see that to change your trade in no small way. You can also use your CCI to validate some of this entry. Thank you. See you in the subsequent video.